somewhere near the front. And this is one of them. This is one of them.
Okay, just need to keep the glass. We'll do it.
Here.
I don't
Do
think
it.
we're going to get a surge. Surge.
Let's do it.
So,
We gotta build. We gotta build. We're building.
Big energy, big energy.
Don't fuck it up.
Free bird.
So, yeah, I like zines. I think they're fun. I mean, obviously, because I've been doing them for 25 years.
Woo!
And back in 1997, I stumbled upon my very first zine. And it was over at a store that doesn't exist anymore called Purple Haze that used to be beside the Snooty Fox. And it was a really cool shop. I loved it. Also discovered like bootleg tapes there. I mean, it was like, what a time. Anyway, back in 1997 and up until, I want to say maybe 04 or so, it used to be that at Purple Haze, at Backstreet, and another shop, a magic, a pagan shop that was above Owl's Nest called Lipsilla 4. And those three shops all had racks of zines. Like there were that many zines that were going around Fredericton that were being made. Like Lipsilla 4 had a actual like magazine spinner rack, like full of zines. And I was just like, what are these things? And I was fascinated because I was like, people, you could just make this yourself. And as a writer, like, let me tell you, I really understand the importance of editing. And that's why I have like 2 books that I've been sitting on for 9 and 7 years that I haven't done anything with because they just need to be edited. And they have, like, by some people, and then you go back and do rewrites and whatever. But you know what's really cool though? Sometimes though, not everything needs to be perfect. It doesn't all have to be a big process. Sometimes you just have something, and you know what? It can exist on its own. It can be good enough for what it is, and you just want to put it out there. And the great thing about zines was it's like there's no gatekeeping at all. Anyone can make it. Anyone. And if you're a little low on confidence, and then you know what? You don't even have to attach your name to it. You can just photocopy it and you can throw it out there. And you know, you can deny it was yours if someone says, hey, that's crap. Like, whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, man.
But no gatekeeping. No long editorial processes. No submission fees. No waiting to hear back from someone only then to get a rejection letter. None of that. None of that. You could just make a zine. You can make it, you can copy and paste and cut and draw some artwork and whatever. It can be whatever you want. And I just thought that was so special. Like, and that's why I just started making them. And believe me, especially in those old issues of Mind Bloating, like, oh boy howdy. Like, I mean, there can be so many errors, you know, like grammar errors and like whatever, or I look through some now and I'm like, like, gosh, you know, like that got cut off, or, oh, that's not for, but you know what, it doesn't matter because it's something that you distribute for free. You know, it's just meant to be a little bit of art for art's sake. And I think that the world just needs more of that. Like, and I can't tell you, especially in this internet age. Jordan.
No.
Yeah, you. Jordan here was pressuring me. He was like, I want to see my pages. Take some pictures and show me my pages. And I'm like, no, I don't want the zine to exist online.
That was encouraging.
That's just not the way, you know, I don't want that, you know? Because listen, like the internet, you know, I don't know, this new age of techno-feudalism has taken everything from us. It's so cool to have something that is like a piece of physical media that just exists. And yeah, and if it sucks, then it sucks. I don't care. I'm not, I look, just because I've been doing this for 25 years does not mean I'm the best zine maker. But I've got a style And the important thing is, it's still fun. It's still cool. And we are going to, this is the 28th issue of Mind Bloating. And I'm pretty proud of that. Yeah. And where all of the people featured in the issue are here. We're all going to read our pieces. At first, I have something that I really want to read. It's not by me. It's by an artist called Brian Huntress. And I just love this so much. Zines are so fun to make, and they're very forgiving if you make a mistake. You can draw on them, type, then cut and paste. It's analog too, so it feels like an escape. But what do you do when it's hit its limit? The 8-page vibe makes your mind kind of fidget. You make them longer, just staple or pin it. And it's a similar process, so you already did it. Just fold 2 blanks, or any number that you want, nestle them inside, make sure it's in the middle, color and paste, give it all you got, draw it up or write, have fun, just fiddle with it till you feel it's done, just have fun. The trick here is to create after folding. After you're all done, it's time to get it rolling. Place them face down on a scanner like this, copy it exact for both zines you did. After they're printed, just fold them up again, place the second in the middle like the first verse said. Don't worry too much if your print kind of bled. And this, I already apologized to some people already about how this issue I felt didn't photocopy correct because there was a problem with the machine, and I didn't know that at the time. But anyway, I digress. Staple it together, then give it to your friends. Creation for connection is so underrated. Marketing and art is often conflated. On a personal note, this means so much to me. I didn't write that line, but I feel that, you know? Yeah. Your connection with art will truly set you free. These days, my soul has felt so feeble, especially when the world's so filled with evil. Loneliness can be so lethal. I hope you know I love you people. Woo! All right. And I was just like, that was like just the most fitting thing that I could read. Like, so, there we go. But I will actually read from this. What did I say? Oh, okay, yeah, I can start with that actually. Okay, editor's note. I guess that's me. It's the 25th anniversary of the first issue of Mind Bloating and everything along with it. Never heard of Mind Bloating? That's okay, because it has been, checks notes, 12 years since issue number 27. Ooh, like, well, you never forget how to use a glue stick. Anyway, never meant to go 12 years between issues. That's why number 27 was just a normal issue. Never did we officially say end, okay? We didn't say we were going to stop the zine, we simply got busy. Because, you know, as you do. And we focused on theater, and that's like hard, like in the last 10 years especially. So over the past years, we've often been asked why it was Herbert the Cow Productions and not Herbert the Cow Theater Co. Productions is an umbrella term. We just don't do theater. Like, you know, we do a bunch of stuff. Pasteurized in 1999, Herbert the Cow's made zines, chapbooks, hosted poetry readings, workshops, even a few art exhibits. However, theater is time-consuming. I already said that, so I'm going to read that one. It's out of order. So it's been a minute, but here we are. No reboot or rebranding. Just mind bloating. Number 28, as it always was, as if it never stopped. An extremely DIY zine, all full of subversive content, that's Ken, and all gritty around the cut and pasted edges. And this has been fun. As I've said that a lot too, I guess. But zine making is one of my first loves, and it felt good to give it another go. So, will we see number 29 soon? Who knows? Could be another 12 years, 12 months, 12 weeks, definitely not 12 days, though that ain't happening. that already start. It's gonna be February. Yeah. So I already got that on the go now from the time I wrote this a couple of months ago. All right. So when it does happen, it will be fun because that's what it's always been about. No grandiose, pretentious statement, anything like that. Just sharing a little art for art's sake. And it just so happens that all the poems in this issue actually are like Fredericton centric. So that's neat. And I didn't even particularly like the poem of my own that I put in this. That's okay. But it was Fredericton centric. Because it's from this like work in progress. It's a bit of a travel poem book that I'm doing about all of these different places. And so there was a Fredericton one, so I was like, okay, I'll throw it in. And also it's a nice Jordan poem is last and mine is first, and they bookend each other well. So that's why I threw it in there. But we'll go. Okay. And then after this, I'm gonna shut up, and it's everyone else's turn. Okay. Chosen home. Choice. A big word. 24 years watching net loss, infrastructure, once immaculate, in momentum, degrading. Acceleration theory in real time, unscathed for so long, but 5 years steamrolling, playing catch up, normalized pauperism, my spawnlings growing up, unable to go to the grocery store, school, playground, river, without nervously passing meth heads asterisks, injecting, smoking. 2 rounds of bare knuckle boxing with trees, brick walls, fellow users, asterisks, people. They're fucking people. And F-bombs locked onto phantom bad actors, or feral moans mimicking cat scratch fever. This is a city conservatives want it. Insatiable landlord greed, soaring rents, security nets clawed back, blame placed, a world of despair liberals didn't stop and won't fix. Till status quo and be happy, we're not the other guy. NIMBYism as manifesto, and enough said of nothing else but radical left lunacy. This, the thesis statement, for my peaceful, sleepy, picturesque small town, it has grown big city up. We've all, as a community, one enemy, and it is not the Walking Dead. Okay. And before I turn it over to Ram, who is next, I love Ram. If everyone also did photography on his page too, lovely. I don't know if I like his poems of photography more, or no, I like them both the same. I mean, but they're both just very good. And I'm just going to say to our guests as well, there are free copies of the new zine just over there. And then on these tables are the mind-bloating archives, which you can't take those ones because I don't have. Some of those are the only copies that exist right now. Or, well, no, I'm sure other people have them somewhere. They're the only ones I have. Yes. Okay. So, Ram is next.
My God, Kerensky, you set up a really high bar, my friend. I don't know if my poem is good as you said it is, but again, it's a zine, so who knows. The dark river slinks through the silence, midnight born, a thread of ink. Where the earth forgot to breathe, the dark river, not water, but weight. It doesn't ripple, it remembers. She doesn't babble, but remembers. Takes secrets down, with a current slick as guilt. You can't float in her, you confess. She ain't a place, she's a memory, moving. A shadow that forgot how to be saved. How to be still. A mirror that only shows what you are too scared to see. And now it's Ken's time. Come on up, buddy.
Yeah.
Boo!
Boo, Ken, boo.
I'm also going to pass a notebook around for the open mic after, if you want to write your name down. I'm going to go traditional like that. Try to keep it a record.
Oh. Here you go, buddy.
No.
Comrades.
Read some down. Jesus.
So the picture in the background here was painted by my little sister back when we were still talking more than we are now, and helped inspire the poem. Funny story, Kerensky actually sent me a message and asked if I wanted to contribute to this, and I was like, I'll see if I can come up with something, or if I can find something that I already wrote that I think might be appropriate. And then I wrote something almost immediately, went to sleep, woke up the next morning, completely forgot that I'd written something. And over the next month and a half, I shared it with a couple people at different times, and then I get a message from Kerensky. It's like, so hey, it's not too late to contribute to the zine. And I was like, shit, I did write you something. It's just, my phone for this whole time. So this is called I See It Coming. It started with but a spark, maybe a flicked cigarette in the sprawling sea of wilted trees just beyond my neighborhood, Bishop and Hanwell, Bishop Heights, one of those places where by topological grace the sun sets last, where I could walk 5 minutes to where they were evicting the birds for houses that no one I knew could afford, and more fucking car dealerships. It started in the woods, and like in those other Tinder-adjacent towns whose names were burned into my memory for a moment, then blew away like ashes, it stampeded, roaring over the crest and down the hill, and it's almost at the river now. The hill is a crackling orange sea beneath black mammatus cloud deck, the sun an unblinking red eye watching through the veil. Picture the analogs. Surely you've seen them. Past is prologue. It's eaten almost half of my town, including the Heights, my home. My home is ashes scattered in that flickering ocean of fire, and we watch helpless from the north side that I remember we scorned as children, called the people here dirt bags, a nearly forgotten shame, and we pray that the Woolastook will play Firebreak and save our miserable new lives as internally displaced. Gee, I wonder if there's anyone around we could ask how that feels. Maybe the firekeepers we dispossessed. Will the river's people have mercy on these climate catastrophe refugees exiled to the north side, where the power's been out for a week because of the last blaze to the north, bookending us, burning books, history repeating, cyclical. There's a fire season now closing in on us here on the north side, where the power's been out for a week because of the last blaze, out now, for now, that only destroyed a few acres, and some transmission lines. And they say those in charge, those with the power somehow still, they say they're studying the feasibility of restoring it, of turning the lights back on for 30,000 Northsiders and 40,000 refugees, since even if the fire stops at the southern riverbank, our town may still be, probably will be, a write-off. Our town may be a write-off to them, to those in charge, those with the power somehow still, to those to whom we pay our bills and taxes somehow still, for all whatever fucking good. They do us. I see it coming. Can't you? Picture the analogs. Past is prologue. It starts with but a spark.
Who's next in the zine, Ken?
I think it might be Jamie.
Yeah, I think it's Jamie.
I bet it's Jamie.
Is it Jamie?
Jamie, get up there, don't fuck it up.
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm a perpetual fuck up. Oh, sorry. See, told you, perpetual fuck up.
I'm insulting the audience, for fuck's sake. I'm really glad to be in this. I also got a message from Karansky asking if I had a poem to offer this, and of course I did. I love adding to the history of Fredericton ephemera, all the zines. I'm at the point now where I don't like submit to a lot of free things, but a Fredericton thing, I'll always submit to a free Fredericton thing. I love the stuff that's popped up lately in the last little while. The group Fields, they do amazing stuff. Love what they do, love the attitude that they bring to the creative writing scene in the city. At the time that it was coming out, that kind of niche just wasn't being paid attention to as much. And every one of their launches, the one that I've been able to make it to, and the other ones that they've had since then, they fill that tattoo parlor. I'm really proud of all the things that they do.